I'm sitting here thinking about the worst relationship that I ever had was the relationship I had for my father. My father left us about when I was 5 years old, and the relationship that I yearned for my father, I started looking for as I got older. The first time I was looking for my father's love was when I was 16, and I fell in love with my first husband. And of that relationship was my son. Best thing ever happened in that relationship was because I was yearning so hard for my father. It wasn't a perfect relationship. Um, this person drank a lot and he had a good heart, but my father drank so much. It was just so much abuse in my family between him and my mom that I had vowed to never ever be with a man that drank so much and became abusive. And then years went by and I divorced him, and I just missed my dad so much. I didn't know how to express it in words, even though he knew it and he tried to get that relationship back with me, but he didn't know how either. Being a young dad in his 20s at the time when he had 4 kids, he left. Him and my mom divorced due to domestic violence. So, me still searching, me still yearning, me just wanting him to just come for me and want to be a dad to me. He just saw the anger in me, so he left me alone pretty much. And I married my second husband. And I thought I was in love with this man, but he wasn't my dad. He wasn't what I really wanted. We stayed married for 23 years, and out of that marriage was my 2 youngest kids, bio kids, and I love my kids with all my heart. I would do anything in this world for my kids and to protect my children. I was a great mom. He taught me to become an entrepreneur, but the relationship just went downhill when he lost his dad and his elder brother, and I was just so independent. No one could tell me nothing. My head was just like so up in the air and so all over the place because my heart was just missing something, and it was missing the love of my father. I knew that. I knew that I was suffering inside in silence, and I was hurting. And when I saw my dad, my heart would just be so just sad and happy at the same time because I see him. But I was so angry. I couldn't get past the anger that I was feeling for my dad just not being a part of my life. For him marrying another woman and raising her 5 kids, it just hurt me so bad that I wouldn't let him in. And because of that relationship that I didn't have with my dad, I just stayed to myself. I was married to this man. We lived in the same house, but there was no relationship. There was no love. I became the breadwinner and I raised my kids and I stayed for my kids, knowing that I didn't want to really be with him anymore. And he was just to himself. I guess he knew it. He knew something wasn't right. He knew how angry I was too at my dad. But the relationship that I wanted with my dad just wasn't him. I married a third time. And this time I married for convenience. I married because I just wanted a partner. I pretty much was a sugar mama because I took care of that man and gave him the world. He just didn't know what he had. And so he didn't fight for it. I didn't fight for it because really I didn't give a damn. He wasn't my dad. So I had finally lost my dad to a car accident in 1998. And I was suffering so much. I mean, it just killed me to know that this man that I wanted to be a part of my life so, so bad was now gone forever. And I had no choice but to say, I forgive you. He wasn't here anymore. So I was suffering. I was suffering because I'm looking for my dad's love. Even as an adult, that little girl grew up still wanting the love of her father. And my life just took a turn. I'm not even going to say for the worse because I gained a lot throughout my life. I became a mom of three bio kids. I ran a business. I'm a foster mom now. I I'm strong, pretty much so. I can understand life so much more now in my 60s than I did growing up. Back then, feeling depressed, longing for my father. He wasn't there through my whole middle school and high school years for my graduation. And I know in my heart that he suffered. He suffered also, but he was my dad to me. You're the father. You know, I was the kid. It was for you to come to me. And he did come and live with me one time, and I could see in his face, in his eyes, in his heart that he loved me. I don't remember him ever saying the words to me, though. I don't remember my dad ever telling me he loved me. And I don't know if I ever said that to him either. And that's sad. That's something that wasn't just said or expressed in our family. I mean, we use the words like crazy now because I know better. But the worst relationship was looking for the love from these three marriages that I wanted from my father. Trying to find my father in these relationships and being devastated because of that. It's sad. Fathers out there, not just your sons need you, but your daughters need you. Please be a dad to your daughters just as much as you are to your sons. And be a dad to your kids, period, because we suffer. We do suffer. And we may not show it, we may try to be strong. And if you see us angry as kids growing up, the anger is because there's something lacking. There's something we're missing, and maybe we can't verbalize it. I know better now. I am so close with my boys and with my girls, and I'm a foster mom, so I'm teaching these girls how to communicate and use their words and use their voice and ask for what it is they want, and don't let anybody take advantage of them. That's my story.